Over the weekend, Donald Trump traveled to Iowa as he tries to shore up his support ahead of the January 15th caucus in the state. And his speech at his rally was so horrific and so filled with lies that Fox News, a network that was running the rally commercial-free for everybody, had to actually cut away from his rally speech in order to do an immediate fact check on him. Now, this happened with Fox News host Arthel Neville. And what she did was basically, while Trump was talking, and of course he was talking about elections rigged, elections stolen, I could have won in California and New York if they hadn't rigged the election. So it was around that point when Neville said, all right, enough. In fact, this is what she said. Well, the former president finally got around to some campaign promises amid lots of cheering. As you heard, many untruths. The 2020 election was not rigged. It was not stolen, but still, Trump is way ahead in the polls. It was at that point that Neville decided not to go back to Donald Trump's rally and then threw it to a Ron DeSantis rally happening at the same time in Iowa. So how bad do Donald Trump's lies have to be for Fox News to hit the point where they're like, screw this, we're done. We're going to do an immediate on-the-spot fact check and then not go back to you? Like, that's the killer part. Like, not only are we going to immediately fact check you, but you're lying so much that we're done. We're not going to air this anymore. That may be a first for Fox News. Trump's lies got so bad that even they couldn't continue on with it. But it's not because Fox News has developed a conscience, of course, absolutely not. What happened is that Donald Trump was pushing the very same lies that got Fox News sued and had to settle for $800 million just a few months ago. Fox knows that if they air these lies and they do not immediately call them out, they're opening themselves up, one, to face even stiffer penalties in the Smartmatic lawsuit that is still pending, but two, if they're not careful and he says something that they don't catch, that could actually blow up the settlement that they have with Dominion Voting Systems, and that trial could be back on. And honestly, that's a part of this equation that most people seem to have forgotten about. Yes, Fox News did settle with Dominion, but if they violate the terms of that settlement, they're going to be paying through the nose, and it's going to be a hell of a lot more than $800 million. So Fox has to be careful. They cannot trust Donald Trump. He proved it at that rally. And so they had to play it safe. They went over to Ron DeSantis and his boring little speech to put everybody back to sleep and hopefully make sure that they didn't air anything that was going to cost them a few $1 million. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.